Well, how do then, chums? Design, Captain of the Steers, and we've got ourselves a portal code. We're doing random portal exploration, people. But there's a slight twist. When I arrive, Kate, at the opposite side of said portal, what I'm planning to do, people, is jump to the nearest Korvax system and start scanning and naming fauna once I get there. Main reason, because I want to visit a Korvax Monolith and hit it up for a Korvax multi-tool. So you know what? Let's jump on into game. I know I'm 5 minutes early, but you know. Yeah, hello there, people. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Ivy's making me din-din, so the quicker I get through this, the quicker I get fed, and the quicker my belly stops making evil noises. So let's jump on in then. Let's have a quick look-see at this portal. Let's go and activate it. Who we got in here? We got Trivially Unforced News. Doing some more random exploration. What galaxy could I tag along? I don't care about being in the video. I would just like to explore with you, if that's all right there, Captain. Of course. I'm in Euclid, and you're going to see all the portal codes I'm using. So yeah, if you do want to jump on over and claim any of these regions of space as your own, please do. What I would say, though, is I'm trying to pick up multi-tools. So if you are gallivanting around and jumping over to Korvax Monoliths, you could end up picking up the one I bloody want, which wouldn't be cricket. It wouldn't be cricket. No, not at all. So on my end, I'll probably turn off the network settings just in case that bloody happens. You know what I'm saying? Hey, girls. Anyways, people, I think we're pretty much good. Let's go and put in this first code anyway. So I've got my code. You probably just saw me random generate that using the No Man's Sky app. So the first one, well, the first four, we're going to put in a sunset, birdman bird twice, double bird, and your pigeon, and a rocket. Heck yes. Okay, next four, we got a brick in a box. Heck yes, brick in a box. And we got ourselves a dippity-do, a flux capacitor, and a bird face. The last four, a waypoint, a sunset, an eclipse, and a whale. Coolio. Lovely jubbly. Oh, something I haven't done is I haven't ditched a multi-tool in favour of another multi-tool. Considering we've only got 6 multi-tool slots, I'm going to have to choose a multi-tool to ditch if I do want to keep any of these that I see in the Monolith. Now, I was thinking, any sort of multi-tools that I pick up in this episode, I was going to throw on the old VR headset and then do a little showcase of the multi-tools I find. Yeah, because they look really gnarly in 3D on the old VR. But that's quite a lot of rigmarole, a lot of mucking about on a live stream. So I won't be doing it on a live stream. Well, let's put it in the game image. Let's see if we can get the game image. There you are. You can see when I arrive, Kate, at the opposite side. We've got Korvax Cal here, Adventures with Dread. Awesome channel, Adventures with Dread. She does No Man's Sky content. Go check her out. Awesome. We've got Rihotep L. Hello there. Not a vampire swell. Hello there, not a vampire. Gem Gold Saka. Let's jump back into game. Boom. And Refredo Soto Jr. Well, we've arrived on planet Seawick. Let's have a look to see if this is a Korvax system, because that saves an extra jump. Discoveries. Oh, it's a completely uncharted area of space, people. So you know what? We're going to jump straight in my ship. We're going to jump on over to the nearest Korvax system, and I'll give you the portal codes for the nearest Korvax system. Hello there, Joyroff. Joyroff also does No Man's Sky content, people. Well, anybody that's a moderator, Joyroff, if you want to stick a link to Adventures with Dread, I think it's just AWD. Yeah, a little exclamation AWD. And also put one to yourself, Joyroff. Heck yes. Hopefully you know your own code. Righto, let's tally-ho. Let's sally forth. And let's see if we can find ourselves La Forme. Right, what one is the Korvax? Korvax. Oh, that was a Korvax. Blue. So the nearest blue star, I think that could be it, to be honest. There is... well, it doesn't really matter, does it? We're going to a blue one. We're going to that one there. I guess. Oh no, that's got no. Yeah, we'll go to that one. Korvax. There we go. It's a 3-star Korvax system. We're going there. I'll give you the code when we arrive at Cape, people. And we're just going to choose a random planet in this system. Probably the first one that the nose of my ship points to, as long as it's not a dead planet, because they might not have a monolith on there. Is what I'm thinking. And we start scanning some creatures, and I will scan the creatures and name them after you guys. Inside of the viewerverse. Let's have a look. What's this one? Scandicate. Okay. Yeah, that'd do. It's a cactus planet, people. We're heading down to the cactus world. Oh, God. Oh, you know what? It might be easier to head to the light side of the planet, wouldn't it, though? Because then at least the creatures are all going to be awake. Because a lot of them are diurnal rather than nocturnal. So let's jump on over to this side of the planet so we can start scanning some creatures. Nice. Okay, so it's not quite as random as it normally is, but it's still random enough, isn't it? It's the nearest Korvax system that I can see from the galactic map. Well, let's just land at the hollow terminus. Why the fudge not? There you go, people. Oh, hello there, Shiny Red Flag. Welcome, Shiny. We've also got propaganda goodness. Oh, lovely. And Lee Kramer. Welcome, Lee Kramer. And Insides Out. Again, well, here we are. We've arrived, located. Right, well, let's start scanning stuff. I love the blue flowers on the surface of this planet. What the fudge? That's teeny tiny scanning freaking text. Yeah, look at all these blue little flowers. Aren't they lovely? Yep, okay, right. Let's scan another pterodactylian. There we are. Just wondering whether there's going to be any ground creatures on this planet, but they all seem to be bloody airborne so far, don't they? Is that another airborne critter? I think it is. I can't bloody scan the dang thing. There you go. Got him now. Gotcha! Heck yes! Gotcha! I think this is all flying creatures on this planet, people. They've got wings on this planet. I guess they have. Alright, people. Well, you know what? Let's call in the old battleship. Chicka-pow! There you go. There's my red dwarf. Lovely jubbly. And then from there I can call in my exocraft, which is this one. Chicka-boom-boom! Chicka-pow-pow! Jump into exocraft. And then I can use my scanner! The scanner to find myself a monolith. Heck yes! Where are you, Monolith? Monolith, Monolith. Where are you? There it is. All the way over there. It'll take me 24 minutes if I was to walk, but I'm going to fly like the frickin' wind. Anyway, we better start naming these creatures, better we? Because I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Yeah, all the rest seem to be underwater little critters. So this one's got barbed feet. Who was first into the house? It was... Oh my days, this is going to be fun. Typing all this in. Tribulation. Tribulation. There you go. Lovely. It's a real word. Force. Tribulation Force. News. Cool, there you go. Tribulation Force News. That's quite a cool channel name if you've got a channel, mate, I guess. Chicka-boom. And we got this little guy. 6 stomachs. 6 stomachs. This one's going to be not a vampire. There you go. Not a vampire. Chicka-bow. Well, looks like a vampire bird to me. Riddled with pests, this one. Okay, who's going to be riddled with pests? Rahotep. That sounds very sort of Egyptian Rahotep. Oh, it's Rahotep the First or something, you know? That's pretty darn sweet. Oh, Rahotep L. Well, the L almost feels a little bit Spanish, though, doesn't it? What's going on there? El Rahotep. It's weird. Oh, we got next one. Adventures with Dread. Oh, gosh. Has no bones. Really? There you go. Adventures with Dread. You've been immortalized inside of this system. And what are we going to call this planet? Heck yes. Like it? Got to put a ring on it? It's Joyroth. Planet Joyroth. Chicka-pow. And what system is Planet Joyroth located in? It's going to be located in Korvax Cal, which is perfect because this is a Korvax bloody system, isn't it, mate? Heck yes, it is. What was that? We've got a new subscriber. Mean Machine has become a subscriber. I thought you became a subscriber last week. What do you do? Unsub and then resub every episode. Sneaky, I like it. Right, there we go. Boom. We've got all those lovely nanites. They're all been bagged. Righto. Well, I guess we're going to be flying over there. And for those that do want to join in out there in the verse, there's your code. If you do want to come to this Korvax system, there's your code. People inside of the viewerverse, this is in Euclid. I guess it is. Okay, rightio. And like I said, I'm just going to turn off my multiplayer just to save somebody jumping in and maybe stealing that multi-tool before I get a chance to havocate it myself. Okay, let's jump in the old shippity ship and let's take to the sky. Let's fly on over to the Monolith. So I'm thinking if I do find a really nice multi-tool in here, at least I can get a nice screenshot of it, stick it on the thumbnail, and everybody knows what I've seen inside this videos. And as you know, my colour scheme is red, white and black. That's what I kind of like. What I'm going to have to do, though, is decide what multi-tool I might ditch. I'm going to go select that multi-tool now, just in case I go and accidentally get rid of a multi-tool that I want to keep. And to be honest, I'm not overly keen on the wands. I know that's going to upset a few people out there, people inside the viewerverse, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of them. So I like that one, but they look very similar. But that one's got the incinerator in it. That's my all-round multi-tool that I've had for freaking years. My tool of murdication I love, so I might have to just get rid of this little pistol for now, people. I haven't done much to it, if memory serves. Yeah, I've S-classed it, but then I haven't done a great deal to it. It's not the most fantastic of multi-tools. So yeah, we'll ditch that one for now, people in the viewerverse. Alright, okay, well, let's head on over to the Monolith. And you should see a little purple glowing spot. There it is. Now, to see these little glowing spots, I think you're going to have to do some of the new lore before you can see them. But here you go. Let's hit this one up. You have to put 16 Atlantium into there. There you go. Atlantium for you, my little archivey letterbox thing. Boom. Okay, now that's done. It all goes purple, and you go and interact with the Monolith, solve a little mini puzzle, get a snippet of lore. Let's do that then. Lovely. As the Atlantium floods through the Monolith, images flood into my head, seizing my mind as their own. I find myself floating across the surface of a world. I see it in all. Every rock, every tree, every creature. They are safe. I am safe. And then I don't know all the words of the pages yet. I need to actually go around the camps and learn all the words, don't I? Because I'd imagine there's some snippets of lore in here that could be quite tasty. Then I feel it. A pain, sharp, deep, piercing. My vision flashes red. I'm hurled around. I see my tormentor. A vandal, thoughtlessly vaporizing the minerals that surrounded them. Each atom, they claimed, rips at the fibers of my being. I'm going to warn the Vandal first. Yes, you Vandal, you might not realize what you're doing, Vandal. I signal to the invader, warning them of terrible crime they are committing. They ignore my desperate pleas and turn their weapons upon me. As my shell is vaporized by the piercing heat of their multi-tool, my final thought is comfort. It is that I have taken this pain, and not the planet. The vision fades and the reality returns. Fun times. That stung a bit. Heck yes it did. Okay, well, my standing has increased with the autophages, so that's a plus. Okay, well, that was quite a terrifying image to be haunted with. And now if I interface with this letterbox of fun, I get myself something nice. Here you go, the interface glows, blah, 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 blah. And it's pretty much the same thing. Inspect runic technologies. Okay, well, that's rather tasty, isn't it? It's got a boatingman boat face upon it. Heck yes, it has. That's quite a lovely B-class multi-tool, if I don't say so myself. I do say so myself. It's frickin' lovely. Okay, right, well, let's pick that up then, compare. We're going to do the exchange, and yeah, I'm not bothered about the tech. Goodbye, tech. Lovely jobs. We've got it. We've got this multi-tool. Let's have a look at it in person, shall we, people? There we are. Let's go into your camera mode. Let's whisk this around. Let's have a quick little gander. So it has got a little boat glyph upon this. Now, apparently, if you reload in the station or reload on another planet, then go to the same monolith, it might give you a different glyph depending on which planet you're on in the system. It's got a lovely little animation here of some sort of like little hexagon and some like a cube. It's got a lot of green on it, really, hasn't it? It does look quite cool, but it's not my colour scheme. I'm sure there's somebody out there that's going to quite like this. Now, what I would say is all the textures on these new multi-tools, and also those on the new sort of, the frigates or freighters that come in, the dreadnoughts, are all this sort of really cool texture. And look at the actual monolith itself. They're the same sort of texture sets as well. They really do share a sort of similarity. It does make me think that the Atlas is behind more of this. I know they're called the Elanted multi-tool, but this looks just like the Monolith. Unless the Monoliths can herald in the Atlas or the Elanted, which I guess we're getting to with Inside the Lore. It's slowly unlocking, isn't it? But I quite like this multi-tool. It's quite nice, isn't it? Well, I might go scrap these multi-tools at the end of this episode and just have a free slot. Now, Hello Games has just released a load of patches. Okay, so there is a good chance that they've fixed the crash when you actually scrap a multi-tool, an alien multi-tool, one of these Atlanted multi-tools. It was an issue before, so I'm rather tempted to test it. Now, it might crash my stream, but I am going through Streamlabs, so I should be able to just start back up again, so it's no real hardship. And I can use the actual teleporter here to go to our second planet, and we'll do the second planet in a moment, people. So you know what? I'm going to chance it. I'm going to go and do a little bit of a reset. Oh, there we go. Boom. Meme Machine has flexed the 2 months membership. Okay, super memberships. Well, thank you, Meme Machines. Very cool of you to be here. Hopefully your name appears in the credits now. I have adjusted the end credits. It actually scrolls now. It looks quite swanky. It looks quite lovely. Super members and end of channel listing members appear there. If you want a cheaper ride and you don't want your name at the end, though, you can always jump over to Patreon. Patreon puts your name in the credits as well. There you go, people. Just a little hint for you to save you some pennies. However, with membership, you get to use all the emojis and all that sort of shenanigans. And yeah, I think our YouTube membership is getting better and better, isn't it? Anyway, let's jump up here then. Let's go scrap this multi-tool. Let's see if the game crashes. La 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 la. And also in this patch, they should have actually fixed the holograms and made them a little bit smaller. As for the big rod. Let's just have a quick go to see if it has changed the actual animations for the actual projection of the rod. That still looks freaking whacking great and big. I have installed the update. Hasn't fixed that issue then, has it? No, it has not. Okay, well, I want the actual multi-tool again. Was it this one? Yes, it's that one. That's the one we just got. And we're going to scrap this multi-tool, people. Here we go. Let's see if it crashes the game. Claim scrap. Heck yes. Scrappity scrap. I want to scrap it. Scrappity doodle. And it crashes the game. Brilliant. So that hasn't been fixed either, people. I wonder if you can shoot your freighter and blow it up, just out of interest, because if they haven't fixed these, the 2 things that I thought they would fix, then again, I didn't mention them inside of my review, did I? So maybe they're not aware of that one. But I would imagine with the amount of times the game must have... It doesn't actually give you an error report, though, to send to Hello Games, does it? So perhaps they're not aware of that one, but it's bloody broken. Well, let's load back in and we'll do our second planet. Hey. You would think, though, that, you know, they would think, well, we've just added in some new multi-tools and we've added in a scrapping unit. Let's try scrapping one of these new multi-tools. Let's see what happens. Okay, how do you apply to become a game tester for Hello Games? Because these are the sort of things that I noticed within like the first day or 2 of the blinking update being out. I'm fairly sure if I was sitting in their office, cup of coffee on the go and a cup of tea every now and again, I'm fairly sure I could find all these errors for them relatively quickly. Especially if I know what they're working on. Okay, well, I'll test that because that's freaking obvious. Is it just me, people? Is it just me? But would you have tested that? I think you would have tested that, wouldn't you? You know, you're the common man or the common lady. I'm sure you've got some common sense. I just don't know. What do? They go and test everything else that they haven't changed. Yeah, everything else works fine, but all the new stuff, we're not testing that. We're not going to test. No, we let the community do that. But then, I suppose they're not a very big team. So if we are the games testers, so we're testing the game for them, and it frees them up to go and work on the next freaking update, then so be it. If that's the way it has to be, it has to be. But at the same time, it's a bit freaking weird, isn't it? Okay, I've heard we can't blow up our freighters anymore, says Not a Vampire. Well, I might go give that a bloody go towards the end of this stream, people. Yeah, at the end of this stream, I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to shoot my own freighter. I'm going to put my game save at risk just for the sake of freaking bug testing, because what the fudge? Might as well, mightn't we? How far do you need to get into the story before you meet the autophage, says Jem Gosaka. Well, you meet autophages. That's sort of like the echolocation camps. Now, you have to get the harmonic seal, which you get from doing one of those little math puzzles at them. So as long as you've encountered corrupted sentinels, mate, and you've destroyed a load of sentinels, you're going to get an echolocator, which takes you to an echo camp. So as long as you can take out those corrupted sentinels, you should be able to jump right in and have a little bit of a dilly-dally and have a bit of fun. Enter into the fray, mate. Heck yes. But yeah, you've also got to do the purge, and you've got to have the taste of metal, or whatever it is, mission in your inventory at least. But there we go. Let's make myself a little larger on the old screen. Let's hit on up another portal code, shall we, people? Magical portal code, courtesy of the No Man's Sky Assistant app, which is freaking free. So yeah, if you haven't already got the No Man's Sky Assistant app, there's a load more in it other than just a random portal generator. But I just find it a fun way to traverse the universe. You know, it isn't always what you see is what you get, is it, out there, people? Heck no, it's not. Right now, here we go. Let's put in our next portal code, then jump to the nearest Korvax system, and the fun shall start again, people. We got ourselves a Sandy set. A reflexione, a Y-shape or flux capacitor, and a waypoint. That's your first 4. Next 4, we got ourselves an eclipse, a pitial, a birdie bum bird, chicka pow pow, chicka bum bum, and a whaley bum well, followed by. Okay, well that's the next 4, isn't it? Double rocket, lovely, and a boatman boat face, chicka pow, and a Vauxhall. Heck yes. So you can see there, it's a busted code anyway. You see, the reason why I didn't really want people to jump in and actually join me as well is because I'm naming everything, and if somebody gets there first and starts naming stuff, random sorts of crud, there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to name those things after the people inside the chat. So although that I said yes, come and join me if you want to, I really hope you don't. Right, well, let's make myself a little larger on screen while we're teleporting and see who else is here. So, Odd Explorer, welcome, Ed, mate. Hello there, chappy. Go on. Yeah, so we've got a Zenith Hellhammer, Mike UK. Hello there, Mike UK. We've also got Rohansui. Don't test the freighter. I've heard it's still not fixed. Well, I'm going to test it now for sure. Hello there, Jan Gersaka. How far do you need to get? Oh, I've already read that one. Read that one. Go on. Love the shade of purple. Yes, I'm not a very purpley fan myself. One of my favourite colours is orange. My favourite multi-tool, Mr. Pointy, is red and black and has an S-Class. Wow! Wow, Mr. Pointy sounds awesome, mate. Freaking heck yes it does. Righto, well, let's scroll down. Oh, what did Shiny say about PlayStation VR 2? Even that little multi-tool would look fab in PlayStation VR 2, Captain. It probably would have, wouldn't it? I could have showcased it. I've scrapped. I don't know whether I've still got it, actually. I don't know whether the bug has let me scrap it or not. No, it's still in my bloody hands. I've still got the multi-tool. It's then scrappable. Great. So I guess we're just going to be trading this for now because it's not scrappable, despite what the patch note says. Brilliant, eh? Right, well, is this a Korvax system? Let's go and have a look, see. Fudging balls. Again, discoveries. Let's go back a level. No, it's Vakin. Vakin, so we're going to jump ourselves to the nearest Korvax system again in space, people. You know the drill. This is the second time doing this. Heck yes, take on to the sky. Oh, hello there, Gavin Smith. Welcome, Gavin of the Smiths, I guess. Big boy baller. That random dice series is sick. This is what No Man's Sky is all about. Well, thank you very much. I've got a big back catalogue of these random dice sort of adventures, mate. But yeah, you probably know that. Right, here we go. Let's go for life form. And we're going to the blue planet. We'll go to this one that's right in our freaking face right now, people. There we go. We're going there. It's slightly testy, apparently. Yes. Okay, well, I won't ask for tea. Heck no, we won't. Oops, wrong button. I was supposed to make myself larger on the screen there. I really clicked all over the freaking shop. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Oh, I've been playing with my noise gate, yeah? Just to make things sound a little bit better, just in case there's any noise like the, if I've got the fan on to cool my room down. The only thing is, I've got my harmonica. Check this out. Now, I was playing that majestically like a freaking bat out of hell. I bet you heard nothing. Yes, it cuts out my harmonica. It's that freaking good, my noise gate now, people. Anyway, let's jump back in. Right then. What have we got here? That looks like a bloody dead planet. I don't really want to go to a dead planet. It's not going to have... Oh, Solarium? I'm wrong. It's got magnetized ferrite. It's got copper on it. Golden planet. Apparently, it's not a dead world. We're going there then. Lovely. Let's fly on down, jump on out the ship, and let's have a look what creatures frequent this scolding ball of evil. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Okay, well, it's got trees on it. I'm surprised that burnt cinder. Okay, well, let's jump on out the ship and let's have a look around then, people. Rick Jensen. I saw another YouTuber try the freighter blow up and it's not fixed. Okay, it's probably not fixed then. We've got a fair few people saying it's not fixed. Okay, well, I think I found a little workaround for it. If it does jump in, I'll see if I can try and save my game from crashing. Right, let's scan this guy. Boom. Scanned. Yes, you're mine. I've been playing Pokemon Go again now, people. I don't really know much about Pokemon, so my Pokedex is a bit freaking useless. Right, oh, good, it's got a Diplo on this world. Heck yes, Diplos. We've got Diplos. Have we got Diplos? Yes, we've got Diplos. That's the Diplo song. I've been working on it. It still needs work, but it's getting there. Yes, we all like the Diplo song. Well, I do. Right, let's scan you. Evil cat of evil. And we've got a Cellback hamster over there as well. Have we got any other creatures in scanning range? I don't believe we do. Do we have any airborne pigeons? We do. There's a pigeon. Scan him. Boom! Got a whole flock of pigeons from that one scan. Bonus! Righto, well, let's start naming these creatures up of you. Oh, we've bloody gone and mapped every single creature in the world! Okay, we'll have those. Thank you very much. Right, well, let's name this one. This one's got sharp claws, apparently, people. Apparently. Right, so I'm going to name these after the people that I'm seeing inside of the chat now. And Warpy Farquhar has just walked into the house, people. Hello there, Warpy Farquhar. There we go. Chickabow. We got this guy, hatches from cocoons. That's going to be a freaking massive cocoon, isn't it? Heck yes, it is. I call this one Lee Kramer. Lee Kramer. Bum, 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 bum. There you go, Lee Kramer. You're in. This guy here, carbon-based skeleton. Okay, we'll call this one Zenith Hellhammer. Zenith Hellhammer. Boom! You got yourself one of those turtle cat dogs. And we got this guy, Karmatrophia, or whatever. I'm going to call this one Joyroth. There you go, Joyroth. It almost looks like a giraffe. Giraffe, Joyroth. Good, eh? Boom, done. Who's going to get this? The majestic beast. Yes, grows lungs after birth. Well, that would be a nice little trait, wouldn't it? We'll call this one Rick Jensen. There you go, Rick. You're now a Diplo. You just got the best creature so far, I think, Rick Jensen. Happy, happy days for Rick Jensen. Yes, I would give you a blast on my harmonica, but it's just going to be air, people. Yeah, it's like an air harmonica now rather than an air guitar. Yeah, done. There you go. Boom! Rick Jensen got the Diplo. We got this guy that's got an extra tongue. It's also got some hideous freaking eyeballs. Who's that one going to be? Old Explorer. There we go. Actually, Old Explorer's been here quite. I'm going to call this after someone I haven't seen before. So we're going to call this one a oh, I've got that completely wrong. How sweat. Oh, apparently you've been here before, mate. There you go. Boom, it remembers you. You know what we call this planet, though? Old Explorer. There you go, Old Explorer. You're going to go get another planet named after you. You've had a couple of planets named after you now, haven't you, Old Explorer? There you go. Boom. And then the actual system itself. Who's going to get the system? Gaming Legends. Yes, Gaming Legends. There you go, just in time for this. You haven't missed being immortalised, Gaming Legends, but you have missed the first half, which is just the first planet. I picked myself up a lovely multi-tool in the first half, matey, and then my game crashed when I tried to scrap it inside of the scrapping unit, because, you know, it's a new update. But I picked up this number. Look at it. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it lovely? I guess it is. Right, well, I'll grab a screenshot of that anyway, before I go and trade it off again. Oh, great, that's a terrible screenshot. We'll have it that way. There you go, lovely jobs. Righto. Where's my shippity ship? Shippity ship, where did I put the shippity ship? There you go, it's over here. And now we're going to head on over to another monolith. So to do that, I'm going to call in my freighter. Chickaboom. And on my freighter, I've already got my Exocraft beaming in unit. It's not called that, but you know what I mean. And I'm going to stick that there, because inside of this I've upgraded my scanners, which I'll show you. I've got scanners, look, scanners. There they are. And if I go to my scanners and go all the way over to the right, I can hit on up a monolith. So I don't need any poxy charts. No. Yes. And there's not random chance. It gives you a monolith every freaking time, mate. Yeah. Awesome. There's my monolith. Let's go into my ship. Let's fly on over. Let's go hit that one up. And we'll see what we get. And we'll see whether it's worth trading the multi-tool I have now for the multi-tool that is inside of this monolith. Well, let's head on over. So, I don't know what Hello Games have done. I mean, that new patch is how many gigs? How many gigs was that new patch? And what did it actually fix? Hasn't fixed the holograms of the poles. I don't even think it's fixed the holding points on the staff, has it? We'll have a look at the holding points on the staff in a moment. And then I'll go shoot the shite out of my freighter. Let's do this as a bug testing sort of exercise for the old hello of the game, shall we, people? Righto. Purple, there's a purple dot. Hello there, purple dot. And let's go interact with this then. Have my 16 adalantiums. Boom. Thinking of 1616, I wonder if there's much inside the game files for us to do a podcast on about all this autophagy stuff and where it might be leading. But then the expedition, according to the game file, starts on the 31st of October, people. Yeah, that's going to be fun, running an expedition at the same time as Starfield dropping. Here we go. As the adalantium resonates within the monoliths, words written in my own language glow faintly on its surface. I reach out to touch the runes. Accept your destiny. Will us all. There were some missing words there, but that sounded okay. I feel a deep itching in my arms. I look down at my hands. A red-brown patina spreads across my skin, slow at first and then accelerating. That does not sound healthy, doesn't? Okay, I tried to clutch my fingers, but they won't move. Oh no, look at that, they're all broken. I strain as they snap. Pow! Snap! Oh, and I can make snapping. Oh, there you go. Snapping noises. Great flakes of rust fall from my hands. I can't do that one without losing limbs and digits. My fingers disintegrate. Yeah, that's what would happen. I'm not doing that just for the sake of a bloody video, mate. Where the rust hits the ground, it begins to spread. Red and dark, stale metallic blood. It consumes my legs. I cannot move. I feel my heart clog. I've had burgers that have done that. I try to scream. I strain against it. I embrace decay. I'm going to frickin' Rambo it, mate. Let's bring it on. Bring on the decay. As I relax, I see the stars begin to spread across the sky. Countless years pass. Plants seed themselves in me. That doesn't sound healthy either. Animals feed upon my remains. I chose the wrong option. Can I go back? I crumble. I am reborn into the universe in 1,000 new lives. Okay, I guess that's not so bad. I open my eyes. The vision of all of its million years. Over in a second. Okay, cool. I just learnt a new word. Heck yes, I did. Standing with the autophage increased by ×1. Oh, lucky me. Okay, right, well, let's head on down after decaying and crumbling into nothingness. And let's see what multi-tool I got for my freaking horrible story lore. Okay, right, we've got this. Ooh, do I like it? Do I not like it? Which one do I like the most? Which one would I do a VR showcase on? Because obviously I can't do both because, yeah, the world won't let me. I quite like this one. It's got a lot of gold on it and stuff. I think I like this one more. What do you guys reckon? The first one or the second one? Let's do a comparison. Let's get them both up on the screen. This black number or the grey number? First one or the second one? I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to... they're both equal. I mean, this one's got the highest stats, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, I'm going to do a little mini showcase on it in VR if I get a chance to. I'm away for the next 2 days, so it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I'm going to go and keep... I think I'm going to have the grey one. I'm going to have the grey one. It might look better in VR than the dark one. Let's have this one. Let's just have it. Freaking, we'll have this one then, mate. Okay, well, I've got that one. It's kind of okay. Oh, saying that, look, the actual board in the centre doesn't look like it's bloody rendered right, does it? Let's get it in my hand. Let's have a better look at this. Looks like it's all see-through and broken. Oh, no, it's actually okay when it's in hand. That looks pretty darn snaz, actually. Maybe I did choose the right multi-tool. So the grip on that looks okay as well. Okay, well, there we are. That's what we just got. I will put that on my thumbnail. Let's get a little thumbnail image of that. Boom, there we go. That's going to be my thumbnail for this video. I'm going to stick myself inside of the portal holding this lovely snazzy cannon. Twitter, let's post that on there. I can cut it out later, Photoshop it and all that sort of shenanigans. Nice. Yeah, the second one. A lot of people said 2, so I made the right choice. There's a delay there, so I predicted what you would say. Hello there, Kettle. Thank you. Lovely jubbly for you tuning in. Okay, well, we've got this one then. Nice. Zap, 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 zap. Nice one. Okay, well, let's just hold the actual new pole because they said that they've made it look a little bit better when you're holding the staff. No, they haven't. Right, okay, let's go into camera mode. Look, you're holding it like the blinking multi-tool. And although the staff sort of rests on your elbow, it goes straight through your freaking elbow. I mean, look at that. That's merged into my blinking arm. How's that improved? They haven't improved shite. Okay, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Who holds a freaking staff like that? Not Gandalf. Not anybody that's staff freaking orientated. Okay, why is he not walking with it like he should do? Oh, there we go. That's a little bit better. When you're running, that looks a bit better. The holding position there is a bit better. What about if I walk? It slips a little, but yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I think it's exactly the same as it was, though. I don't see any real adjustment there, people. I don't see any real adjustment. Right, anyhow, let's go and shoot the shite out of my freighter, because that's what we're going to do next. All right, well, I better make a quick save. Boom. When did I last back my save up to the cloud? It was probably about 2 days ago. all I've managed to do in the last 2 days is get that multi-tool you just saw me get now. Let's do it. Blow up my freighter. Let's go see what happens then. I think I've got ways and means of saving my game file anyway, even if it does break to shite. Okay. Hello there, freighter. Test to the test. Let's shoot the shite out of you. Boom, boom, boom. Right, I'm not seeing any damage numbers. Let's see if we can improve on that. Alright, I'm not seeing any damage numbers. It seems to be fixed on the old PlayStation 5. I can't destroy my own freighter. Oh, hold on. Yes, I can. I need to shoot out the cargo pods first by the looks of things. Okay, and my standing is going a little bit mental. Standing with the Outlaws has gone up somewhat. So you can still smash up all your own freaking cargo pods and get yourself some free reputational rating with the pirates, which is good. But I haven't blown up the whole freighter yet, so let's just turn this around. I mean, it's not showing me energy bars or anything like that, and I'm not seeing that you can destroy the actual hull yet. Let's just do the last couple remaining containers and see if that changes. Okay, I think I've done every single one of the actual storage pods now, haven't I? What about you, mate? You don't look like you're blown up yet. Maybe you are. Okay, it doesn't look like I can actually physically destroy it completely, people. So I think they might have fixed it. I think they've fixed that. If they haven't, on your platform, they have on PlayStation 5. It seems to be fixed. Seems to be fixed, people, on the actual PlayStation 5. I can't destroy my freighter now. The actual hull integrity does not show damage numbers, but I can still blow up the actual cargo pods. So that's interesting to know. Professor Cynical, we just tested the scrapping of the Atlanteid, or freaking Atlas multi-tool. You know what? I'll show you. Since you're here, Mr. Cynical, I'll show you that they haven't managed to fix the old scrapping yet. Let's go into the old Nexus and we'll go scrap one then. Partial fix on PlayStation 5, yes. I mean, I don't really mind the fact that you can blow up all those pods. It's easy reputation with the Outlaws. Yes, I might have lost some standing with the Korvax, but there's an easy way to get that back. You just need a couple of trinkets, you know? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, mate, isn't it? So yeah, getting Outlaw rating, bit more tricky. Yeah, so that's all good. I'm kind of happy with that. Then again, I still need to do a load of Outlaw missions, so maybe I just need to do it the right way. Oh, there was another patch today. Heck yes, there was. Rick Jensen. There was a patch earlier today. I installed it just before I went live. Today. So yeah, there was a load of patch fixes in there. There's a lot of things it didn't fix. I'm just going to show Professor Cynical and those late into the actual stream what it hasn't fixed. So right now, I think I've got the rod in my hands, yeah? I've got the rod in my hands. Let's go and see if it's fixed the hologram, Mr. Cynical, shall we? And the holding position of the rod. Apparently they've improved it. If they have, I can't see any freaking difference, mate. So let's fly on up through here. Flying up onto this back there, where nothing renders until you jump through. There it is. And there's the pole. Look, they haven't fixed the hologram, Cynical. Look, it's still freaking massive. It's still in the wrong position. I saw your video earlier, Professor Cynical, on all this as well. Thanks for the mention, sir. Right, so if I now swap to the Atlanteid multi-tool, this one here. This is the one I got today that I was going to showcase in VR. But look, if I go and scrap this multi-tool. Yes, I want to scrap that. Claim scrap, worth all those units. Yes, please. I do want to scrap it. Boom. You can't. It won't let you. And then it crashes the game. There's nothing I can do at this point, Professor Cynical or anybody else, on PlayStation 5. I mean, it could work on your platform. It doesn't work on this one. I don't think it is going to work on yours. But there you go. That's crashed. That's crashed the game, and that's a decent stopping point, I think, people. Yeah, that's still very much a thing, Professor Cynical. Sadly, I have no idea. You would think, let's add some new multi-tools in. We're going to add in a new multi-tool scrapping unit. Let's see if it can scrap the new multi-tools. I haven't tried it on the actual staffs yet, mate. I wonder if it crashes on the staffs too. Because I kind of want to keep my staff, you know. It might do. Might crash, mightn't it? I'll tell you what. We've got some time. Let's close the game. Let's load back in. And let's try scrapping my staff. I've got enough parts to make another staff. I'm not overly partial to this staff, so sod it. Let's give it a go. Let's give the actual staff a scrap, shall we, people? Let's jump on in. Yeah, I know. What? No problem. Yeah, it's freaking mental, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know who they're paying to do their bug fixing for them, but Yeah. Don't know. I think it's us. It's us, isn't it? Let's face it, it's us. It's us that does the bug fixing. They just carry on and make their lovely, wonderful updates. And then we do the bug fixing. In a roundabout way. That's the only reasonable explanation I've got. And that was terribly pronunciationed. Right, well, let's head on over then. Let's go scrap this lovely staff, and we'll see if the staff crashes the system as well. We might as well. I'm going to send this video over to the zendesk and just say thank you very much for your lovely patches that fix stuff. But you've missed some. Yes, you missed a bit. Yes. Golly, oh, let's head on over here then. Let's head on over to this and let's give this a scrap then, people. Lovely, lovely. Yes, I want to claim... Wow! You get quite a lot in scrap value for a staff. Yes, please. I'd have that. I might just scrap a few more of these. Yeah, there we go. It scrapped it. Hold on. Did it just scrap the multi-tool in question? Or did it scrap something completely bloody different? Did it just scrap my Atlantic multi-tool? No, it did. It scrapped my magic wand. Haha. Oh, Not a Vampire just gave me $25 US. Off to get a haircut. Have a blessed day. Well, you know what, Not a Vampire? I am due a haircut myself. And I think you've just paid for it. Heck yes, I get mine done. Probably not this week, though. It'll probably be next week now. I'm going to be in London for the next couple of days and sod playing London prices for a freaking haircut. Well, there you go, people. It looks like we can scrap our staffs. Yes, I've got enough parts to make a new staff. At least I hope I have. Or else I'm going to be staffless for a while. But you know what? I'm not a massive fan of the staff, so I've got this one. That's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah, I could probably build something a little bit sneaky, something a little bit lovely. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. I might have to do a little bit of searching. I need to learn the autophage language, so yeah, I might do that at some point. I might just do an impromptu live stream once I'm back from London's. We'll see how we go on, people. Or if I don't manage to get around to doing much, at least I'll be doing the Friday weekend mission still. Yeah, I'm nearly finished, Ivy. Ivy's calling me for my dinner, people. Yeah, I got to go back in. It's like when you're playing out with your mates, isn't it? And you get called by your parents to go back in for your dinnerkins. Righto, peeps. Well, there we go. I'm going to end off now. Thank you very much there, Not a Vampire. Much appreciated. It's just appeared on screen. It was there a second ago. It's gone now. Anyways, there you go, peeps. We've done some bug testing. We actually named loads of critters on 2 planets. In fact, we managed to get all creatures on 1 planet. We got ourselves a lovely multi-tool, which I'm going to be putting on my thumbnail in a moment. But there you go, people. You guys have all been freaking awesome in the viewerverse. Heck yes, you have. Until next time. Goodbye, goodbye. And goodbye again.